For as long as I can remember, my brother and I have been traveling together. Through good times, bad times, and even the very weird times. But throughout all of it, one thing has remained constant. We hate going home. This is Derek, and I'm Paul, and it seems that we're both sick of home.
I cashed in all of my frequent flyer miles for a ticket down to Costa Rica, where I had arranged to meet Paul. We didn't really have any idea where we were going, but I did meet a girl on the airplane who told me about these tree houses in central Costa Rica outside of a town called Santa Clara. We began to drive. We got lost a little bit here and there.
But somehow, we're coming around a corner, and then right there, bam, is the sign for Tree Houses Hotels.
And these are legitimate tree houses, some 40 to 50 feet up these trees.
Dude, this really is a treehouse hotel.
It's awesome. It's the first treehouse I've probably been in that looks to be structurally sound.
Dude, this is a lot higher up than it looks from down there.
Wow. This is
a little romantic for the brothers. Could be worse though.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. So, I kind of got away that evening and signed us up for a raft trip. And I know Paul does not like rafting at all. He does not like the feeling of not being in control, and it was something that I knew would bother him.
Pura vida.
So we've been in town for 48 hours and we're already signing our life away.
When we get on the raft, everything's going well. And it couldn't have been better. We come around this bend, and of course Paul gets booted from the boat in the shallowest water with the most jagged rocks possible. It was great seeing the scare in his face. I can't tell you how it just made it all worthwhile. So it was time to leave the tree houses. We decided we were going to drive, towards the coast, towards the northern coast in the Nicoya Peninsula. I wanted to go to the beach. And let me tell you, there are dogs everywhere in Costa Rica.
There's obviously no doggy birth control in this country. So we're driving down this dirt road, and out of nowhere, one of these little Costa Rican dogs jumps out in front of me. I swerve, hit the embankment, and kind of high center at the front tire, and the car just stops. Well, they told us that it's going to be about 2 or 3 days to get the thing fixed, so I guess we're going to be here for a little while. It's a good thing we want to learn how to surf.
So the car breaks down next to the sign for a safari surf school, and neither of us had surfed before, so it was just the perfect opportunity to finally learn how to surf.
Hands back foot, push up, foot.
And from then we decided we'll make a bet. The first person to catch and ride a wave wins. The loser has to surf in a bikini.
So before the surf contest, we had a little time to explore Nosara, and I figured this is the perfect opportunity to do one of those zipline tours that everybody who goes to Costa Rica does. So I think this is like the second time we've had to sign our lives away on this trip. There's way too much fine print to read.
It's too early in the morning to read any fine print.
So we signed up for Misky Canopy tours. Basically, the only thing that they told us was, make sure you brake before you get to the end.
So they tell me it's safer upside down, right? Right. Yeah, okay.
These guys were crazy. I mean, they were letting us hang upside down. They were letting Derek and I go at the same time. And we're just screaming across these ravines way faster than you think you should be able to go. It wasn't like in the States where it would have been so regimented and regulated. It was basically do what you want, have a good time, and try not to kill yourself.
We go back to pick up the car, and on the way for our surf competition, we arrive at the airport. I'm kind of like, Paul, what are we doing at the airport? Well, that's when Paul drops the bomb on me. Dude, what are we doing here, man?
Well, we have our surf contest today.
Yeah?
I lined up a helicopter to take us out over the ocean to our surfboards where we'll surf in.
So how's he going to land?
We're jumping out of the helicopter into the ocean where our boards are waiting for us.
No. Dude, I do not want to jump out of a helicopter. I don't know how you lined this up, but dude, I do not want to jump out of a perfectly good helicopter.
Dude, that's the challenge, man, is we're jumping out of a helicopter for the surf contest, and then we're surfing in. It won't be any more than 50 feet out.
Oh, dude.
I don't like high things.
He's crazy. He is nuts. He wants us to jump out of a helicopter in the middle of the ocean to catch and ride our first wave ever. I'm freaking out. I'm sick to my stomach. I do not want to do this, but I'm not going to back down because, you know, I don't want to lose the bet, and the repercussions I know are going to be worse than anything that could probably happen to me while we're doing this.
I know that Derek is not a big fan of heights. I know he actually doesn't like jumping out of perfectly good helicopters into the ocean. I guess few people probably do, but I wanted this to be a trip of firsts. We take off, and it was amazing. I mean, we actually forgot about the surf contest because the helicopter pilot flew us up and down the coast, you know, flying over these small little villages, coming around these amazing bends in the ocean. It was like the coolest way to see Costa Rica. So we get up over the ocean, and, you know, I climb out onto the edge, and I'm thinking, well, I'm going over head first, you know, this is it. At least it's on video, so it'll be kind of amusing when people see me belly flop from, you know, way up there in the sky.
So we jump from the helicopter. Paul catches the first wave. He got lucky and caught the first wave. So I lose the bet.
Of course, you know, Derek would say it was luck, but I catch the first wave, and then about 4 seconds later, I'm back in the water again. But I knew right then that I was safe from wearing a bikini. Come on, dude. Come on, you gotta do this.
Are you seriously gonna make me do this? This isn't enough for you? Come on. I mean, come on.
So, of course, I have to surf in a bikini, which was incredibly embarrassing to me.
Granted, he's not that, like, great looking in a bikini. He's actually downright ugly, but it was worth it. It was a good time.